Well, hello. How is everyone? I'd like to say hello from Chicago. I'd like to wish you well. It's a beautiful day. We've had lovely, cool weather, and we've had a little rain today. And this seems to be a great time to maybe take a look at some of the flowers in the garden. There's lots of things. Beautifully blooming trumpet lilies are starting to open up. I'm really excited about them. Here we have an Asiatic lily that's blooming right next to the oleander, which is starting to bloom more and more each few days. So that's kind of neat. Let's take a look. Of course, it has been raining, so some of the plants are a little droopy. It's a beautiful day, I think. These lilies are absolutely fantastic. They look like big bridal bouquets. Unbelievable. Very, very pretty. Very lovely. Of course, the feverfew is still wanting to take over the world. This plant here, where Buddy is underneath and now he's moving on, it's fleabane. That's what I found out. It's fleabane. It's a beautiful wildflower, which probably could become a very invasive weed if I allow it. It does make a lot of babies, but I think it is as pretty as any perennial I've bought. And it seems to almost not even need any care. You can see we have other trumpet lilies that will be blooming. Some are quite tall, as you can see. Pretty nice, pretty exciting. The roses are still blooming. It's kind of nice. They're very, very beautiful. Got some lilies right next to it for contrast. The roses are starting to fade. I will trim them soon. And we will wait for the next bunch to come. Of course, the marigolds in the pots are doing really nicely. They're a beautiful plant. We have lots of little tomatoes on our patio tomato and a number of little cucumbers on our patio cucumber. That'd be a great name for a drag queen. Patio cucumber. Patty O cucumber. Pretty weird, huh? Of course, I got more lilies here. They're really beautiful. I just love lilies. And of course, we have the jungle. It's growing all around. We have beautiful, you can see in there the calla lilies. They're really lovely this year. And there's that beautiful yellow calla lily and this wonderful avocado tree. Lots of these beans growing. Boy, they really grew. Lots of beans. And there's a lot of vines growing on the fence. Wild morning glories, which I decided to let grow this year. And they're producing some lovely pink pastel flowers. Pretty soon there'll be a lot more. There's Buddy the outdoor cat, relaxing. This is a beautiful, almost waxy purple Asiatic lily, doing lovely. A beautiful pastel yellow Asiatic lily. There's a sunflower in the background, a volunteer from the bird feeder. And here's my meadow. This is actually quite beautiful, this beautiful little meadow that I've allowed to do its thing. I have to get back there and tie up the beans and the cucumbers a little bit better. I'm sure we'll get some beans and some cucumbers. We always do. I have a tomato plant in the middle of all this, which is actually doing really well. And it's got lots of fruit on it. And of course we have the feverfew and the garlic and the many herbs that I have growing in here. I have to thin. I have to face up the fact that all the feverfew that's coming up cannot stay, as well as some of the wild weeds that are actually greens. I have to make some decisions about who gets to stay because I can't have it all. I'd love to. I'd love to have a big place, but this is what I have, and I'm really grateful for it. I just can't believe all of the Italian parsley that reseeded. And I'm noticing that there also was a lot of anicisip. I've got some new things in pots, things coming up, little things, little plants. Looks like our hostas are gonna bloom. Last year I planted this anicisip and it's doing wonderful. some of the marigolds that I planted from seeds are starting to bloom, and once they get going, they're going to be just fantastic. Here is a wonderful, lovely Jackmani clematis. Of course, we still have plenty of pansies growing and other plants in hanging pots. Totally lovely. I feel the energy of the Creator that I just love connecting with out here. I see insects pollinating, beautiful flowers. It's a blessing. My viburnum back here has gone to make lots of beautiful little berries. I don't know whether any birds eat them, but I think this is a New Jersey tea viburnum that I grew from a stick about 3 years ago. So it's doing quite well, but again, I have a very small space. I'm going to have to sacrifice some of it, prune it a little, shape it, so that the humans have a way to get out the back gate if needed. This lovely rose did not get as much fungus or black spot as I thought, but as soon as it's done flowering and starting to fade, I will trim it back quite severely. It won't miss a beat. I love this lovage back here, and later on I'm going to make a salad and throw in some lovage leaves and also leaves of other greens in the yard. It's really this year it's actually a dramatic plant, and it has a wonderful strong taste of celery and parsley. But it's a great plant for soups and stews, and I like it in salad because I like strong bitter herbs. They're good for the liver. See what I mean? I got this beautiful little basil coming up here, but the feverfew all around it have practically covered it, so I'm going to have to do some thinning. There's some tarragon. It's lovely, especially in contrast with the larkspur. Can't eat that. That's poison, but it sure is pretty. Okay, let's just sort of walk back this way. You can get a chance to see how things are coming here. Like I said, I feel the energy of the cosmos in this yard. I feel the divine energy that all of us are a part of back here. It's alive, and I so appreciate the beauty of all these lovely plants that I get a chance to interact with, grow, take care of, manage. If I had a much bigger yard, I'd have a lot more wildness to it, but I do have to keep things trimmed. This is holy basil, and it's a lovely plant. I'm really looking forward to using it in teas and also in salad. It's supposed to have some magnificent purple sprays of flowers, but they haven't come yet. So anyway, I wish you all a really good day. May you be blessed, and may you be a blessing for others. May you walk the beauty way and know that you are loved. I send out hugs, and I send out my very best, warmest wishes to all. Mitakoe oyasin. Aloha, namaste, and peace be with you. May you live well today. Thanks for stopping by.